Hello, Carl from CWD. Back in the garage, as I normally am, spending a bit of time here. Just tested the water, got a tiny bit of ammonia, so around about just below 0.2. So nothing major to worry about, but we're about to do a clean and a water change, so that'll help sort that out. I don't want to use the night out every time I have a bit of a problem to get rid of the ammonia, because we need some ammonia there for the bacteria needs to deal with it itself. The night out's good in a catastrophe though. I put some high protein food in there. I kind of forgot that the media wasn't the mature stuff out of the other pond. We used a brand new, so that's my fault, being stupid. But I'll turn you around just so you can see. It's been about a week since the last video, and you can't really see all the fish. They're about halfway down. It's a lot clearer than it was, so it's clearing out every day. We're noticing it's a bit more, it's getting a bit clearer, so that's good. And you can almost see the little shadow of the retro gravity drain down there as well. Can you see it through the window? No, you can't. No, you can't. But yeah, that's gonna be nice and clear eventually. Next jobs, I'm going to, eventually I'm going to get this whole room properly plastered and skimmed and finished. Then I'm unsure whether I want to put the backy shower on now, but I'll turn you around. So obviously it's still a bit of a mess. I've had a bit of a clear out. All boxes and everything over there have gone, but I'm undecided. Make it a bit wider actually. Undecided whether I want this, a Tempest, and a backy. Definitely want the backy. Definitely need the Tempest before the backy. I'm thinking this might be a bit too bulky, but it's good to have as a bit of a showpiece. Then again, the pond outside is going to have one of these on it, so I'm thinking I might take this out and just have a little settling chamber or a sieve, something like that on here instead. Because as long as the big particles are taken out before the Tempest, that's all that matters. So it needs some form of settlement before then. So I might take this out and put a little midi sieve on or something like that in. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, just so it feels like there's a bit more space in there, because it's a small room and I don't know, I think this looks a bit too much for me, but we'll see what happens. Backy shower, I've got a little heater set on a thermostat. With me moving the boxes and everything, I'm going to shift that over there, and that's going to be sat on top of my my DeWalt boxes. This heat is just keeping the room at 15 degrees. Let's see what this thermometer is. There you go, 14.8, so that's fine. And then I can see what the water is. A little gadget. So the water there is like 14. Yeah. So the water is ever so slightly cooler, so that's good, because then we won't have problems with condensation. So that's what I'm doing now. Heating the room, not necessarily with that heater, but electric heater. They're pretty much all the energy goes into, it's a very small amount goes into the fan, the rest of it goes into heating. So they are quite efficient as long as it's well insulated, which in here is. And so before I do any piping up or anything like that, our pipe work is due to be finished and delivered on the 12th of April, which is 2 days before my birthday. And what I want to do is pipe up everything using my own stuff. It's called PIP Pipe because it's named after Penelope when Kathy was pregnant. We called him Pip because when we found out that she was pregnant, she was the size of a pip. That was actually on Father's Day we found out. It was really nice. So I'm going to wait a couple of weeks until I start doing any piping up and things. Everything's going all right. We've had a bit of ammonia, but we've dealt with that. I'm going to deal with it, water changes and stuff. I'm going to try and let the filter deal with it. So just to tell you a bit about the pipe, what we're trying to do is just make koi keeping a bit more affordable. Because we have customers that spend quite a lot of money on filters, and then they think a £3 filter, then the pipe work's going to be 50 quid, whereas just one ball valve can be 80 quid, 100, depending where you get it from. Some places are selling for £170 for a 4-inch ball valve. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be retailing them at $49.99 for a 4-inch ball valve. The high quality EPDM seals, they're made of the same plastic that all the other ball valves and everything are made of, and they've got all the certifications and all that come with them. But because we've gone direct to the manufacturer, We've ordered, I mean, we've got about 40 or 50 grand's worth of pipe work and things coming in. So when you're buying that much at once, you get it at a better price, don't you? That means we can pass that better price on to our customers, and we've also got a few koi dealers around the country that have reserved, because we sent a list out to a few koi dealers. They've reserved pipe, so they're going to be able to sell the pipe, or whatever they want to. If they want to sell it more or less or whatever, I'm not fussed. But yeah, we're going to be retailing a 4-inch ball valve at $49.99, which is £20 off the cheapest that you're going to get it elsewhere, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, if anyone wants any pipe work, fittings or anything like that, wait a couple of weeks and then we're going to have loads. 4-inch pipe, we've not got any of that available at all. And 3-inch pipe, we've got 2, 1.5 and 1 inch. We've got 2-inch and 1.5 fittings. The only thing with them is they're going to be white. I did have one round here yesterday, but I've taken a load of things to lock up today. So we've got white 90s, white 45s and white sockets. Everything else is grey. So the ball valves and everything like that are going to be what you're used to. What I thought I'd try and do, because it is cheaper, to have the white, like they do in America. So I've had them manufactured in white colour. They're going to be much cheaper than your grey 90s. They're pretty much exactly the same thing, just not coloured grey. So if you're not fussed about the colour of it, grab hold of it, some of it cheaper. So yeah, wait a couple of weeks. I've already put pricing and everything on the website so you can see what it is. And I've set the delivery date for April, just in case there's any delays. April 20th I've put it as. But yeah, it should be delivered to me on the 12th of April. So yeah, if you're any koi dealers or anything like that watching that have pre-ordered, I'll be sending it out as soon as I've got it. There's a few local to us that have ordered, so we're going to be delivering that ourselves. But yeah, really excited about it. We've got 300 or 400 lengths of all the different size pipe works. So yeah, we can get it custom made to any size as well. So if anyone needs anything a bit strange, you'd have to order quite a bit of it, but any companies out there that need pressure pipe or anything like that, you work in a bit of a niche business doing anything in a factory or anything, we can get pressure pipe made to any size. We've got good contacts with that now. So yeah, we're trying to make koi keeping a bit more affordable. So yeah, hopefully that'll help a lot of you out this year, because yeah, when we do have customers that spend that amount of money on a filter and we say, oh yeah, it's £800 worth of pipe work, and then you've got to pay us to put it all together and the glue and all this, we do get funny looks sometimes. But yeah, it's hard to say how much it's going to cost for a filter setup with all the pipe and fittings, because every pond's different. We actually went out to a pond today, just one junction down from us, up the M6. Exciting looking ideas that he's got. He's had I think it was an oil tank, or it was an oil tank or a water tank or something. It was stood on stilts and the shape of it was just like a pond. So yeah, I'm going to be showing some updates and videos on that as that happens. He's going to have a 3-meter window and a 1500 wide window in it. So he's going to have 2 windows in that. He's going to have a retro gravity drain, and we're looking at putting an easy pod and Tempest or a 320 or something like that. Just depends how much area he wants to sacrifice and how much money he wants to spend on stuff. So yeah, that's it for today. Best get back to the girls, go and have a shower, get back to the girls, see how they're doing. But yeah, you can see fish in there now. You couldn't see anything in there a week ago. So yeah, I'm getting happy with how it's turning out. I can't wait to get my copings. I'm actually going to put a jump guard on here today. It's going to come out to about here. It's too long, but it's one from the other pond that I've got. I'm going to get that put on, just because I'm a bit worried when they're feeding. They get a bit aggressive over here, because they drop food here, the pump pushes it over this way, and then around here, because I stand over this way, they get a bit aggressive over there, and yeah, I'm getting a bit concerned they might try and jump out, because if you've got a window, your fish are a lot more likely to try and jump out, because I don't think anyone knows why, but quite a lot of people think that they think this is water on the other side, because you don't get this in nature, do you? A big piece of glass in the side of something. So they think they can jump to the other side of it because it's more water. So yeah, I'm going to get the jump guard put on there, and that should protect them from that. Yeah, take it easy, good weekend, and if you've got any questions, as usual, let us know. Thanks for watching.